Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matthew Miller. Welcome back to another episode of Defiant Wrestling Federation. We are only a few short weeks away from Survivor Series, and our big match here tonight will be Marcus Z. Watts going up against none other than CM Punk.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the Dark Horse, Marcus Z. Watts.
Marcus Z. Watts, the Dark Horse, and his group, calling themselves the Revival of DWF, have been in a heated rivalry with Mutiny, led by CM Punk. However, this is one of the first times we're going to be seeing these two go one-on-one. And here he comes now, folks, the leader of Mutiny, none other than CM Punk. Mutiny consisting of himself, Kevin Owens, Bayley, Matthew Frost, and none other than Triple J. These five have been running roughshod over the DWF, with Punk even having a reign as DWF World Champion. And the current Women's Champion is Bayley. It looks like the Revival of DWF are planning on taking the fight right to Mutiny leading up to Survivor Series. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Watts gone? Oh my goodness! Before the bell even got a chance to ring, Marcus Z. Watts blindsiding CM Punk. Now we have a brawl going underway here. Watts sends Punk into the ring, and now the match can begin. Little collar and elbow tie-up to start this match off. Punk trying to fight back against the offense from Watts. Ref's gotta break that up. No cheap shots as far as I'm aware. That's good. Punk sending Watts over the rope. And now once again another collar and elbow tie-up. Punk trying to fight back, prevent Watts from getting an advantage in this matchup any more than he already has. And once again, ref's got to force a clean break. Punk now in the corner. And Watts wrenching the arm against the rope. My goodness! I don't think I've ever seen that from Watts before. And now Punk starting off with the kicks. Watts caught that one. Nice little leg sweep. And now again wrenching the arm, trying to pull it out of the socket. And now a quick pin. One. Barely a one count. Right before the two, Punk manages to kick out. Punk with the jawbreaker, getting Watts a little staggered. Oh, an ear clap. But Watts fighting back. Once again into that collar and elbow tie-up. Into the corner, Punk pushes Watts. Once again, a clean break. Soleil kick is caught. Irish whip. Punk bounces off the ropes. Watts ducks under. Punk hits the ref. And now Watts sending Punk into the corner once again. But Punk fighting back with that elbow. And a forearm right into the back. And another. Irish whip off the rope. Watts manages to dodge whatever Punk had planned. Bit of a dragging, but Punk fighting out of it. Shining Wizard. And now a little bit of taunting here. As the ref breaks them apart, Punk finally has the opportunity to get into form. And now Watts going high risk. Oh, what a move there. Now it looks like Watts is just about prepared to end this. Flips Punk over with the snapmare into cattle mutilation. Locked in tight, wrenching on those arms. But it looks like the ref forced him to let go of the hold. And now Punk with the headbutt. And now Punk going high risk, looking for that elbow drop! Watts dodged out of the way. And now Watts with the arm breaker. Little combination with the clothesline. And now Watts attempting to go for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Looks like Punk had his bell rung one time too many tonight. Watts gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Watts.
An amazing effort from the Dark Horse here tonight. Maybe Mutiny's time is almost up leading into Survivor Series. Who knows? Speaking of Mutiny, we got Mutiny and the Revival in another matchup. It'll be Marilyn Lewis going against Bayley in a non-title match. On top of that, the Dark Horse and CM Punk will be at ringside. Speaking of, here comes the Revival right now. Marcus C. Watts, the Dark Horse, with Marilyn Lewis, also known as LJ.
Watts, representing the Union from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, LJ Marilyn Lewis.
Marilyn Lewis not been featured as much as the others here, but she has shown she's quite capable of fighting with her high flyer style. So it's hard to see if it's gonna be up to snuff when going against someone like Bayley. Here she comes now, the NXT Mutiny Women's Champion, Bayley.
Representing Mutiny from San Jose, California, the NXT Mutiny Women's Champion, Bayley.
Bayley, of course, coming off of a hot title defense against Lorelei St. Louis. 2 of them, in fact. If Marilyn Lewis can win this matchup, we might see another title defense in the coming weeks. The crowd firmly on the side of Bayley here. Now the match begins. Collar and elbow tie-up going into the corner. Clean break. And now, oh, Bayley fighting out of the corner. Marilyn Lewis, though, super kick right to the gut. Ooh, little slingshot, but Bayley dodged out of the way. And now Bayley with the elbow drop onto Marilyn Lewis. But Lewis still fighting back. Little stomp to the chest from LJ. Oh, what a move! That was so fast I could barely even see it. Now it looks like LJ once again, little springboard. Hurricane Rana! LJ trying to drag Bayley back into the ring, but Bayley with the elbows and a clothesline. Now the refs count. Reaching 3. Marilyn Lewis fighting out of the grip of Bayley. Drop kick. And now LJ going high risk. Oh, the elbow drop missing. Now that the camera's coming back to the ring, it looks like someone tossed a kendo stick into the ring, but that is not the ref's highest priority right now. The ref's priority is getting back in that ring. Refs count now at 5. Just before the count hits 7, LJ gets back in the ring. And now, Bayley sending LJ into the corner. But LJ preventing any offense. Now LJ bounces Bayley off the turnbuckle. Big German suplex. Into a pin. Only a 1 count, though. LJ's going to have to do a lot more in order to make sure Bayley stays down. Amazing spinning double axe handle from LJ. Oh! An amazing standing shooting star from LJ, but into the leverage pin, only a 1. And now Marilyn Lewis with an amazing sunset flip. 2, kick out by the champ. And now LJ going high risk. Taunting Bayley. Oh, body splash doesn't connect. And now Irish whip. Bayley ducks under. Amazing arm drag or hip toss or something. LJ bouncing off with a moonsault. And now LJ. Oh, drop kick right to the face. Oh, looked for a standing senton, but Bayley ducks out of the way. Wrestling takedown, complete with the strikes. And now Bayley going high risk. A swanton bomb, shades of Jeff Hardy and Kevin Owens into a pin. 2, kick out. Bayley seemed to be going into the well once more. Tried for a double axe handle. Didn't connect. Off the ropes. Jumps over. Another. And now Bayley on the ropes. And LJ with the drop kick. And it looks like LJ being distracted by some trash talk coming from CM Punk. And that's allowed Bayley to get the advantage once more. And now Bayley with the Macho Man elbow drop connects. into a pin. 1, 2, 3. Bayley and Mutiny get the win here tonight.
Here is your winner, Bayley!
While an amazing showing for the Revival and Marcus Z. Watts in the previous match, Bayley has managed to even up the score here tonight. Makes you wonder what else we're going to see. Our next matchup here, Eric Rowan, current #1 contender to the North American title, will be going one-on-one against Cole Quinn. Here he comes now, folks. Eric Rowan. He won a battle royal containing some of the best in this business to gain this #1 contendership to Logan Paul's North American Championship. Now in this matchup against Cole Quinn, well, we'll see whether or not Logan Paul will do anything. And here comes Cole Quinn now, a highly praised indie star since 2019. Mr. CQ, Black Hole Cole, or as we know him now, Cole Quinn.
10 pounds, Cole Quinn!
Cole Quinn's hoping to make a name for himself here in the DWF by taking down the #1 contender. Now the match begins immediately with Cole Quinn with a running forearm. But Eric Rowan with the clothesline. And the slingshots senton immediately into a pin. Cole Quinn kicks out at 1. And now Eric Rowan with the gator roll, wrenching on the head. Little crossface. Some amazing wrestling skill we're seeing from Eric Rowan here tonight. Now Eric Rowan with a fall-away slam onto the outside. And a little more offense. And now Eric Rowan wrenching on the shoulder with that claw-like grip. And now Cole Quinn gets out of it. With the clothesline. Cole Quinn with a knee right to the face. Refs count now at 5. Now it's 6. Cole Quinn breaks the count. And choosing to do a little taunting while Eric Rowan gets into the ring. Now collar and elbow tie up. Eric Rowan sending Cole Quinn into a side headlock, but Quinn reverses it into a rear waist lock. Now the grounded chin lock applied. Eric Rowan firmly in the driver's seat in this matchup. And now Eric Rowan off the ropes. Looked like he was trying to do an elbow drop of some kind, but looks like he decided against it, shoving Cole Quinn to the ground. And now Eric Rowan, Irish whip into... I'm not even sure what to call that. Big power slam, I'm guessing? Now Eric Rowan with the full Nelson slam to Cole Quinn. Now dragging him to the center of the ring. This might be it. 1, 2, 3. Eric Rowan getting the victory. An amazing victory for Eric Rowan here tonight. But then, whoa! Logan Paul, of course. Logan Paul attacking Eric Rowan with a kendo stick. Can't just let the #1 contender have a frickin' win, can you? Whatever. Let's hurry on to the next match. Next up, folks, we have a tag team match. It'll be Akam and Razor AOP versus the newly minted team of Noah Mathews and Caleb Santos. And we're in right into a brawl. The bell hasn't even rung yet. And Caleb Santos and Noah Mathews bringing the fight right to AOP from the jump. And now Caleb Santos starting it off with Akam, springboard elbow. And now going high risk, that's a long jump! Oh, and it misses due to Akam rolling out of the way. Now Akam sends Caleb Santos into the corner, tag made to Razor. Knees to the chest. Oh, and dropping him gut first as well. But Caleb Santos still trying to fight. And now Caleb Santos lifts up Razor. Oh, drops him with a roundhouse kick. And now the tag's made to Noah Mathews. Noah Mathews surprisingly fresh in this matchup. Oh, taken down by a clothesline from Razor. Noah Mathews blocks the strike. Gives a clothesline of his own, sending Razor to the outside, and now doing a bit of offense on Akam. A little shout out to Sheamus, bit of a beat to the Bodhrán. Clubbing right hands. And now Razor getting back into the ring. And now Mathews with the clubbing hands, followed by a butterfly suplex right into a pin, only a 1. Oh, knee to the back. And now Noah Mathews, that right hand. Or was it his left? Either way, right to the jaw. Oh! I'm surprised the ref didn't call for a disqualification. That was a fist right into the groin of Razor. And now the drop kick right to the back. Oh, and there's another one. Into a pin. 1, 2, kick out by Razor. And now Mathews sending Razor into the corner. Tags in Santos. Now, a lovely double suplex. Razor trying to go to the outside. Santos following him. Drop kick right to the back. But Razor tripping him up. Santos, though, with the kick. Santos sending Razor toward the barricade. Standing splash. Refs count now at 7. 8. Santos breaks the count. Oh, lovely STO with the backbreaker. And now Santos allowing Razor to tag to Akam. Tempted a springboard clothesline, didn't quite connect. And now Razor stomping on the hand of Santos. And now, oh, an amazing gut-wrench suplex. Now Akam staring down Noah Mathews before going back to Santos. Knee to the face. And a headbutt. And now Akam with the shoulder claw applied. Santos breaks free. A little springboard shooting star, but it didn't connect. And Akam makes him pay for that one. Oh, the clubbing blow right across the back of the head. And once again, sending Santos into the corner. Akam with the body splash. Followed by a scoop slam. Into a pin. 1, 2, kick out by Santos. And now Akam lifting Santos for the power bomb. But Santos fighting back. Snapmare takedown. Santos off the rope. What a kick! Oh, Akam blocks that. And now suplex attempt. But Santos with the chop block. Oh, roundhouse kick doesn't connect. Akam sending Santos into the corner. And it looks like it's time for the final chapter! Razor into the pin. Noah Mathews breaking it up. Again, Razor sending Santos into the corner, and again the tag made to Akam. And again, those knees into the torso. Stomp to the chest. And Santos trying desperately to crawl towards Noah Mathews, but now in the Boston Crab, and it looks like the ref forced him to let go. Again, Santos sent into the ring. You can send to the corner. You can see the bruising. Ooh, kick to the side of the head, followed by a sidewalk slam. But now Santos with a reversal, but stopped by Akam. And the clothesline. Santos may have a chance. Oh, what a springboard. One. It's broken up by Akam. And now Santos heading to the corner. Tag made to Noah Mathews. Santos getting some very much needed room to breathe. And now Mathews snake eyes to Razor. Noah Mathews looked to be planning for the Dominator, but Razor had that scouted. And now Razor sending Noah into the corner. Bouncing Mathews off the corner into a German. Now Razor with the spine buster to Noah Mathews. Right on the outside. Mathews still choosing to fight back. Irish whip off the ropes into a gut punch. And a German suplex. Amazing athleticism from Noah Mathews. Into a pin. 1, 2, kick out. And now, what does Mathews have planned? Noah Mathews into the cross jacket. Noah Mathews got Razor trapped, and there's a tap out. Santos and Mathews getting the victory.
Santos and Noah the Destroyer Mathews.
Again, an amazing win from these two. Noah Mathews, Caleb Santos, despite the damage, managing to pull out a victory. Next up, folks, we have a one-on-one match. Dexter Loomis will go one-on-one with Sika. And here he comes now, folks. Dexter Loomis of the Wyatt Six. The one and only Mercy the Buzzard. The Wyatt Six have been having a little issues with the Wild Samoans recently. This could lead to a tag title match for the Six at Survivor Series. And here he comes now, folks, of the tag team champions, the Wild Samoans, Sika.
Representing the Wild Samoans from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 319 pounds, one half of the NXT Mutiny Tag Team Champions, Sika.
Appa and Sika recently been having an amazing title reign after managing to beat DIY. But now they've got a rivalry on their hands with the Wyatt Six, a whole different ball game than I would think these two are used to. But for what it's worth, Sika looking very confident, not letting any sort of mind games stick in his head. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Dexter Lumis and Sika. Let's get this match started. Lumis immediately attempting a clothesline, but Sika ducked under. Now a headbutt right to the shoulder. And now Sika working on the arm of Lumis. But Lumis, with the strike and the double axe handle, Sika managing to get out of it. And now rear waist lock applied. Lumis gets out of it. Grounded headlock. Wrenching on the head and neck. And now Sika with the head scissor. Doing a bit of damage of his own. And now the collar and elbow tie up. Sending Lumis into the corner. Ref's gonna have to get them to break it up. No cheap shot. Good. A lot of respect between these two stars. Oh, Lumis attempting a leverage pin, but Sika managing to grab onto the ropes. Now Lufez press from Lumis. Submission hold, which Sika immediately gets out of. Into the strikes. Little side backbreaker there. Interesting. And now Sika gnawing on the hand of Dexter Lumis. Sika planning to finish this. Samoan drop into a pin. 1, 2, kick out by Loomis. A little early into the matchup to be doing that, Sika. Loomis again tried the leverage pin, wasn't even a 1, and now sending Sika into the corner. Monkey flip from Loomis, amazing athleticism. And now Loomis going high risk. A swanton to Sika, and now the pin. 1, 2, kick out by Sika. And now Loomis again going high risk. Bit of a... Yeah, that was a bit further than expected there, Loomis. I'm sorry to say. And now Sika getting up. Amazing shoulder tackle from Loomis. But Sika playing possum. 1, 2, 3. Sika getting the victory. And now, oh! Joe Gacy and Nikki Cross attacking Sika. Oh! The Wyatt Six assaulting one half of the champs. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on to our main event. The Mutiny World Champion, Abyss, goes one-on-one with Gabriel Midas. And there he is, folks. The monster who became champion. Abyss.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 350 pounds, the NXT Mutiny Champion, he is the Monster Abyss!
The Monster Abyss won Money in the Bank and was able to cash in successfully on CM Punk. And since then, he has had an amazing reign. But right now, he's going up against Gabriel Midas, very big up-and-comer, with the possibilities of title matches.
My way, my life. And his opponent from Winnipeg,
Now here comes Gabriel, now absolutely full of himself this one.
Gabriel Miner!
Now the matchup starts. Abyss trying to start with a big boot, but dodged by Gabriel Midas, and now collar and elbow tie-up. Abyss wrenching the hand and arm. Midas into an arm lock of his own. Midas a few strikes to the face of Abyss. Now, Gabriel Midas and Abyss, collar and elbow tie up once more. And now Abyss with the clubbing hand against the chest. And now Abyss attempted a camel clutch, but Midas was able to grab the ropes. And the body splash. Now Abyss with the double axe handle into a pin. Only a 1. Now Gabriel Midas looking to be on the comeback trail. Atomic drop and a scoop slam. And the springboard moonsault. And now Midas has Abyss powerbomb into the turnbuckle. And the frog splash manages to connect into a pin. 1, 2, kick out by the champ. But Gabriel Midas not letting up. Abyss getting up though. Now looks like Abyss is ready to finish this matchup once and for all. Gripping Midas, black hole slam into a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out by Midas. Who is going to come out on top in this matchup? And now Abyss on the middle rope, elbow drop to Midas. Gabriel Midas fighting back. Abyss dodging the kick. And now Abyss choke slam to Midas. Midas doing a little bit of taunting off the rope. DDT! And now Midas once again talking smack. Lifting Abyss on his shoulders. Golden Angel. 1, 2, 3. Gabriel Midas just got a big win over the champion.
Here's your winner, Gabriel Midas.
Who knows what this could mean for Gabriel Midas in his future, but I know what it might mean. It means our event is over. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all next time, and we'll see where the road to Survivor Series will take us. See you guys then.